In science, it is appropriate to test hypotheses, even theories, to make alternate models, and then to test these. And so, one could ask, given that the evolutionary model makes predictions, like that human genes should be similar to those of other organisms, and that there should be a pattern of similarities reflecting the nested hierarchy in classification, and there should be levels of complexity which are intermediate, in which organisms have some but not all of the complex features found in humans. That this model is different from the creation model, which predicts no similarities, given that organisms which are not in the same kind are 100% unrelated and equally unrelated. So there should be no pattern of similarities. The evolution model is also different from the design model, whose major tenet is that of irreducible complexity, that organisms cannot have some, but not all, of the complex features found in humans. These models can be tested. So, for example, let's take growth hormone, which I find useful because hormones don't have to have a specific shape. They simply have to be a signal which can bind to a specific receptor on target cells. And so, therefore, there is no requirement that human growth hormone, the signal to human cells to undergo mitosis and to grow, there is no reason that that need be similar to the signals in unrelated organisms if other organisms have zero biological connection to humans. But the fact is, other organisms do possess growth hormone genes. All vertebrates, even jawless fish, simple vertebrates, have growth hormone genes, growth hormone receptor genes. Growth hormone secretion then triggers the production of insulin-like growth factor as in humans. So there are similarities in the growth hormone gene between humans and the simplest vertebrates. But the similarities go beyond that. Even if a hormone is shared, hormones are just signals that could be produced anywhere in the body. But these hormones are produced in the anterior pituitary of vertebrates. They are regulated by hormones from the hypothalamus, like growth hormone releasing hormone and growth hormone inhibitory hormone, which are produced and reached the pituitary through a novel portal system which vertebrates share. So humans are not unique in the regulation of growth hormone. Their system is shared with other organisms. But this complexity developed over time as one considers the tissue homologous to the pituitary and hypothalamus in chordates, in hagfish, in lampreys. The pituitary as it exists in humans with its portal system, this developed in stages, unlike the predictions of intelligent design. The evolutionary model is not only supported by the presence of growth hormone in other organisms, but by the pattern of similarities which one observes in sequence comparisons. So, both with anatomy and other genetic comparisons, it's noticed that humans are not equally related to other organisms, as the creation model predicts, in that in the creation model, humans are 100% unrelated to all other organisms. Instead, there is a nested hierarchy of relations where humans are most closely related to apes and catarrhine primates, which include the old world monkeys, and then a little less closely related to other primates, other mammals, etc. When one compares growth hormone sequences, the chimpanzee and gorilla sequences are 98 and 99% identical to that of humans. So certainly not 100% unrelated. But there is a pattern in that all of the sequences, which are more than 90% identical to those of humans, are of old world monkeys and apes, just as the evolutionary model would predict. And so the predictions of the evolutionary model are strongly supported with the genetic studies of genes such as growth hormone, and the same studies strongly refute other models.